She'd been carrying it for 3 days, replaying it, adding to it, until she finally said it out loud. And halfway through the sentence, she stopped. It sounds smaller. For 3 days, Lena had run that problem on a loop. What was said? What she should have said? What it probably meant? What it would lead to? Each replay added detail. Each detail added weight. By day 3, it had become the kind of problem that sits on your chest when you wake up. She finally called a friend. Not for advice, just to say it out loud. And something unexpected happened. Here's what happens inside a mind that hasn't spoken a problem out loud yet. Your thoughts exist as unstructured emotional mass. No edges, no clear boundaries. And when the brain can't define the limit of a problem, it fills the undefined space with something far worse than the actual problem. Fear. Not the kind you can name. The ambient kind. The 2 a.m. kind. The kind that makes something objectively manageable feel existentially heavy. But the moment you explain it to someone, something shifts. You have to linearize it. You can't hand someone a tangled mass of feeling. You have to find a beginning, a sequence, an endpoint. And that act of organizing the chaos so another person can follow it? That is the cognitive work. Psychologists call this affect labeling. The act of putting an emotion into language reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's threat detection center. The problem didn't shrink. Your nervous system's response to it did. There's another layer. When you explain a problem, you shift from being inside it to being alongside it. You become the narrator, not the subject. And narrators have perspective. Subjects don't. This is why journaling works even when no one reads it. Why therapists let you talk before they respond. Why programmers explain a bug to a rubber duck. And find the answer themselves before the duck says a word. The listener almost doesn't matter. The act of explaining restructures the thought. Lena's friend barely said a word. But by the time Lena finished, she was already solving it. Because she had finally heard herself, not just felt herself. The problem you've been carrying in silence has no shape yet. No beginning, no edge, no end. It's just wait. Say it out loud. To someone. To a page. To a voice memo no one will ever hear. Not because they'll solve it, but because you will. If you've ever said something out loud and realized it wasn't as heavy as you thought. Comment voice or clarity. The mind too close to a problem can't measure it. The mouth that explains it can. The problem didn't shrink. You finally saw it.